Hi guys, I'm here because I'm bored and I got extra time, so that's cool. So yeah, I'm streaming again because I'm bored. Hopefully we get some people in here. Um, Let me check TikTok. Holy shit, it's actually pretty tough. Okay, no one's here yet. What's up, Dan? I'm a little bored, so I'm just streaming. And Twitter, I mean not Twitter, TikTok is actually doing pretty well for me right now. So that's tough. Speaking of Twitter, let me check it. Still have not enough followers. But this post has been doing really well, surprisingly. I haven't gotten any animators. Damn, 30 minutes. That's crazy. I love eating objects. It's crazy. Sup, Royal? What should we talk about? Uh, I guess I'm Toby now. I'm Toby. Toby is cool. I like Toby. I'm really bored. So we're gonna try to make this interesting, one way or another. Yeah, Toby is cool, guys. The bean. Give me a second, guys. Hey, what's your OSC hot takes? Sorry, I wasn't reading the chat. I was typing a reply to a comment. My honest hot take is that FFP is going to be like very popular, and I'll tell you why that's a hot take. A lot of people don't understand, or maybe they don't have the same mindset as I do when it comes to FFP. They just see this as another object show that's going to get like 100 views and that's it. But if you've been seeing how I've been doing on TikTok, what's up, Avery? Um, if you've been seeing how I've been doing on TikTok recently, decent views and stuff, I highly doubt and like to refrain from the thought of ever thinking of FFP flopping. Like, FFP ain't gonna be your run of the mill object show. It's a concept that not many object shows have nowadays. Like, sure, object shows do have musicals nowadays. Most of them do, in fact. Almost every object show is getting one. But FFP ain't just your, oh, banger hit here every now and then. No. This is a musical we're talking about. Every episode's going to have a hit in it. And so that's why I truly believe that this object show is going to be big. Like, just you wait, guys. I want someone to clip this stream when I'm, like, I don't want to say up there, but, like, when this show does do well, I'm talking maybe, like, 10K, 100K, and, like, long term, maybe, like, 1 million in the future. But when that happens, clip the stream, send it to me. Just be like, hey, remember when you said FFP was going to be popular or something? Now look at you. You know what I'm saying? I want FFP to be big. FFP is going to be massive. Absolutely massive. And, like, I truly believe that FFP will do well. Maybe not as big as I want it to in the first, like, few episodes, right? But if I do everything right, I'll help make it big. If I do everything right, this show should be up there. Like with the greats, like Battle for Niche Internet Fame, or like Extraordinary Incidental Entities or whatever. It could be up there with those. You know, I want y'all to spread that shit like wildfire. TikTok, Instagram, fucking Facebook if you have to. Get the aunts and moms involved. I don't know. Whatever floats your boat to get the show popular. This show's gonna be like, we could break history with this show, honestly. Like, if I'm being honest, this is a unique concept for an object show that not many object shows have. A competition musical that actually has like good songs every episode. Like, that's something that object shows do, like, at all. From the very beginning, at least, a song every episode from the very beginning is something that I haven't seen in an object show before. And that's why when people say like II or something, yeah, II, but like they didn't start doing that till like maybe mid-season, right? So with FFP, it's a one of a kind object show. No glaze. It's a one of a kind object show. It's one of those shows that is like original, and like it just starts off with bangers, bro. And that's why I truly believe that this object show will do well. But to a realistic stance, I'm gonna do the best that I can to make this show popular. And it will be popular. Don't know how popular, but definitely will be popular. That's my gist on that, though. My back hurts a little bit. We gonna survive. Just checking YouTube's. But yeah, that's about it. If you want to make it popular, you gotta be popular. That's not necessarily true. People like Greeny Guy, right? They weren't as or like Zaydash. A better example, Zaydash Animates, right? He only had 2,000 subscribers when he created BFCI, Battle for Corrupted Island. It's now one of the biggest FNF mods to this day. It's very popular in the object show community. You've heard about this thing before. If you know Pibby, if you know Friday Night Funkin', you've heard of BFCI before. So I'd say that my size does not really matter when it comes to this, because it's not easy to blow up in the object show community, but it's definitely easier than it was when Michael and Carrie were doing it. Because now you got shit like TikTok, you got shit like YouTube Shorts, you got all of that. And Carrie and Michael Huang, they didn't have much but YouTube, right? So it was a lot harder back then to blow up in the object show community. Nowadays it's more easier because you got shorts, you got TikTok, you got trends. This like Facebook. I don't know. If we gotta do Facebook, then we gotta do Facebook. I don't know. But in all honesty, I think that 2K is a great starting point for making this show. Definitely don't think I would have announced it any sooner. Glad I didn't. And I'm glad that I announced it at this size, because that's at least guaranteed maybe 500 views on the episode. Or 100 to 500, maybe 1,000. Because the original FFP announcement video got over 1K. And my next video got 2K in like a few days. So with that said, I believe personally that this object show, yes, is a very good starting point. I believe that it's a good starting point because like it just like you already guaranteed basically 100 views. So it's and 100 views for my size of video, like, or 200. Sup, Gray? I'm gonna put the link in the chat in a little bit, or I'm gonna send you the link. Or should it just be me yapping? What do y'all think? Should this stream just be me yapping? Because I don't know how long the stream's gonna be. Got something stuck in my teeth. That's crazy. I just saw a meme. But anyways, hold on, let me get this thing out of my teeth. There you go, I got it, guys. Yeah. 1K plus when your fan base is very active. That's a really good starting point. Yes, I agree. I think once you hit like 1K is when you start to upgrade like your range and views per video. Like I remember when I was under 1K, it was like a fucking gamble. Some videos would get like 500, some videos would get like maybe 15, like 30. Then once I reached like 1,000, 100, 100, 200, 500, 400, 400, 400, 1,000, 2,000, 100, 100, 100. Until I made Just Serious Sorry and kind of fell off for a little bit, but we want to talk about that. Actually, I love that stage. If I didn't do that, I wouldn't have announced FFB on this initially. Everything happens for a reason, chat. That's my belief. And like, yeah, I personally just think that having 2K now, it doesn't feel real. Like, how did I get here? Oh yeah, I know exactly how I got here. Drama, OSE drama, and fucking crash outs. That's how. I guess, or some videos are in shorts too. I guess if you want to become popular in the OSC, you gotta. I wouldn't recommend drama content because that builds a false community. You don't want a community of people who are only there to see the new latest drama, right? You want people that will like stay there for the object shows. Like, for example, good old guy TL Gent. I love TL Gent. Can't say nothing bad about him other than his upload schedule. Maybe he's locked in on something. I can't tell. But uh, let's take his drama videos, which get like usually like 30, 15K. All right, that's dubs. Anyways, so like he used to make drama content. Like it'll get like hella views. That's how I found him. But when he released his Analog Core Object Show, it only got like maybe 100. No, not. It got like 800, 900, 1,000 views, I think. Compared to his other content, right? It's obviously not as good. But it's like in terms of views, right? And that's just why I kind of regret building my audience on drama and stuff. Because it builds that worry that when FFP does release, the people who subscribe for the OSC drama and the OSC crash outs are just gonna not watch it and it's gonna flop. Which is why starting soon, I'm going to be making. I already started this series actually. I'm reacting to people's object shows. I'm reviewing them. I'm giving proper criticism and stuff. I'm making animation memes again. I'm doing commentary about bigger object shows. All of that. So when my object show comes out, the people who are caring about the new object show content and not just the drama, they'll be loyal enough to watch my shit. Excuse my French. But that's just the gist. That's just the gist. My advice to upcoming OSC creators, sub object creations, stay with the trends. Do have multiple platforms to promote your stuff. I'm not saying you gotta have like Twitter, Instagram, all that. Maybe just TikTok. TikTok, definitely have TikTok. Have YouTube Shorts like ready. Have your videos be somewhat decent. Don't have them be slideshows. Can't stress enough how much I don't like them. I hate seeing them, especially with people who have a good art style. Like, I hate seeing people slide frames in a screen recording and they have a good ass art style. Like, buddy, just do a Paper Puppets take two. You don't like it takes a lot more time, but trust me, with the views that you're getting right now, if you just would have put a little bit more effort into it, you'll get the same amount of views, but you'll like have more accomplishment towards yourself. You'll feel more accomplished, right? And so that's why I can't stress enough when I see a person that has a good art style but they're sliding frames, I'm just like, bro, you have so much potential and yet you're being lazy. Come on now. Okay, I can't be talking because like that describes me in school. Like I know I'm not completely dumb cuz like I know how to do math, right? But I hate math. It's like what 2 said in Teapot 2. Like why do we got to do math? But you know, I'm smart. I know how to do math kind of, maybe. It's just I don't like doing the work. And that's something I'm trying to work on. But my only excuse of why I don't do schoolwork is because I keep telling people the fame is coming. It's almost my time. Corny, I know, but like that's why I tell people when they ask, why don't you do your schoolwork? Because like my dream is to graduate high school and not have to worry about going to school again and not having to work a job, a real job. I want entertaining people, performing, giving people like advice like this. I want that to be my job. I'm gonna be for real, cause I know some of y'all have hella potential, and some of y'all can be great things. But, sup, Mr. Dude Third? I'm just giving a motivational speech right now, cause I just feel like it. Season 4, haven't watched it. Yeah, I agree. I agree with this. Yeah, FFP is gonna be high quality, but it's not gonna be It's not gonna be fucking Anime Insanity BFDI level. Oh, bye, Mr. D the Third. Okay, so FFP is not gonna be your II BFDI in terms of animation quality, but it's gonna be up there with like object shows like Battle for Niche Internet Fame, uh, Extraordinary External Entities or whatever. maybe even Tripwire. Who knows? It's gonna be quality-wise up there with a lot of the greats because I've just built such a talented team. Village of Objects. I haven't watched too much of that show either. I'm sorry. I gotta watch it. I watched a little bit of it. I remember a bowling ball being there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that. But honestly, should I put on some music for y'all? You're all getting bored. Okay. Okay. Yeah. But that's about it, right? I know I could put a lot more effort into FFP, right? But I don't want it to be too good. The Objects of Object Land. Ha! Pencil. So tough, so tough. Pencil's like the toughest character. I love Pencil so much, guys. Now, if you know me, you know that was completely cap and I was lying out of my ass, but like, to some new gens would know, I don't like Pencil. I could make a whole video talking about why I don't like her, but that would be kind of stupid considering I haven't watched 2 episodes from the series of Teapot. So she could have had a complete, like, she could have like honestly grabbed my empathy again, because I used to feel bad for her, but now it's just like, I mean, I don't know. Oh, they were the quality we didn't got saved. That's tough. But like, honestly, I just don't like Pencil. I don't like how she acts nowadays. I mean, before, I hated her always, right? But like, she was much more tolerable back then. Yeah, honestly. I mean, there's like, Object Show is like a 2-way street. You can either be famous for like, yeah, it's like a 2-way street. Of course, you should have quality in your episodes, but you don't worry too much about having it look the best, because your Object Show is not going to be the best. That's just it. That's just simply it. Like, if you are making an Object Show and you're thinking, oh yeah, this is gonna be up there with BFDI, and this is gonna be like peak, I'd say slow your roll a bit. I'm saying this to myself too. I'm reminding myself not to get too excited for FFP. Oh yeah, Teapot was in danger. Yeah, it was. Episode 2 almost didn't happen because of creative differences. But honestly, I think that personally, you don't gotta worry about your Object Show being the best. As long as you're having fun with it, and you have a team of people that are genuinely concerned about the show and genuinely care about it, and you have a fan base that genuinely wants to see the show, just do it. Like, bro, I'm gonna be honest, I did not expect to meet half the people that I met working for FFP right now. I did not expect to meet half the people that like I know now because of FFP. And like, hold on, give me a second. Anyways, so like, you know, at the end of the day, man, as long as you're having fun with the show, what's the 3rd biggest Object Show? The 3rd biggest Object Show probably has to be Chef Mont or like 1. I think the big 3, BFDI, and Insanity, and probably like 1, or like the big 3. Not in my opinion, they're not like the best in my opinion. There's better Object Shows out there, but those are like the most popular that I can think of right now. 1, not anymore. Yeah, I'd still consider 1 to be I mean, yeah, it's not that big anymore. I don't know, cause like I haven't been too tapped in with the new object shows. I think I will make a video talking about which object shows I think are gonna be the biggest though. Definitely Battle for Niche Internet Fame. What is in danger? What? I think, yeah, Battle for Niche Internet Fame definitely has potential to be up there. It's not too serious of a show, but it has lore. It's funny characters. Animac Battle, yeah, they're in the animation stage, but I kind of wonder what's going on with the production. Is there like a server that I can join to like see what's going on? That would be tough if there was. Yeah, some people say that's not going to get canceled. I don't know. We haven't got any major updates in a while, so we can only hope. Yeah, Object Overload. I watched I think the full season. If I'm not, I remember watching the full season a couple years ago. Object Elimination. What's a show that I really think should have? What's it called? I forgot the name of the show, but one of the hosts was like this like black circle with like white eyes. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Non-existent living. Non-existent living, I think was the show. I missed that show. That show was actually kind of good. I don't like how some object shows are one-hit wonders. I mean, they got popular for like 3 years. Yeah. No, not that guy. No, I'm talking about Non-Existent Living is the show. That's Daddy Longlegs. That's not, it's a different black circle with the white eyes. I'm gonna show you guys. Object Elimination. That sounds familiar. I think I have watched it, actually. Emberty. Where have I seen that name before? Give me a sec. Oh, song ended. Let me look it up. Oh, wait. Yeah, I watched that show. Didn't they also make Battle for Pongon or whatever? Or was that a different person? I think that might have been... Yeah. Battle for Pongon, bro. So tough. Oh, pin code. Battle for pin code. Yes. Or Pongon pin code. Yeah, you know what I mean. I love that show. That show is so funny. It's like Burger Ball if the creator wasn't bad, you know? Yeah, I miss Battle for Pin Code. Like, the ships were so fun. Like, that one ship of, what was it, Saw and, like, someone else, basketball or something? You know what I'm saying? I have to rewatch that show. It was so peak. It was so peak. Let me check TikTok real quick. See how we're doing on there. I got another like, chat. my god, we got. Oh, my shit's glitching. Okay, what was that? Imagine we're all big. Imagine we're all big in 2016 who were all friends. That'd be so peak, bro. I would be 6. I'd be 6, bro. That would be crazy. Being a big OSC YouTuber at 6 years old would have been crazy. I have a huge hot take. Get in the oven. Get in the oven. Yes, bro. I remember that. Get in the oven. Get. Dude, it wasn't. Who said that? I remember it was like a circle guy. 10 to 20-minute episodes over 30. I agree. My ADHD can never sit through a 30-minute episode unless it's like really, really peak. That's why I haven't watched Teapot 18 or 19 yet, bro. They're too long. They're too long. I can't, bro. I can't with the 30-minute episodes, bro. They're too fucking long. Way too long. Me personally, I could never. Don't spoil me, but like, I'm trying to watch them. I'll watch them on my own accord. Teapot 19 is good, I promise. I heard it's good, but my ADHD having ass could never sit through that shit, bro. But I have to watch it. You know why? Because I want to make a Teapot 20 prediction video, and to do that, I need to know what happens in Teapot 19. Look, I'm not trying to farm, right? But I also am trying to farm. Because I genuinely am interested in Teapot. I just don't want to like kill my channel completely. So I have to do something. I have to make videos. And that's the only thing that comes to mind when I think of a video idea. Like just Teapot 20 predictions and shit. So like, yeah. Teapot 1 over Teapot 15. That's pretty valid actually. That's actually not too hard of a take in my opinion. And I'll tell you guys why. Teapot 1, I felt like Teapot 15 was glazed, if that makes sense. Specifically for the pencil fucking crash out. I think that was the episode where she crashed out. Or was that Teapot 16? Yeah, it was Teapot 15 where she crashed out. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, people only like Teapot 15 because of the pencil crash out. I didn't even like the pencil crash out at all. I just wanted to farm, bro. That's being dead ass with y'all. One time I predicted a Teapot episode perfectly. Dubs. Yeah, you got dragged. I just don't like Teapot 15 like that. It's a good episode, but I don't glaze it. I just don't think that Pencil's a good character because of that. Teapot 1's not an episode that I'd rewatch, but it's not a bad one. It's a pretty good episode, actually. My favorite episode is episode 9 because simply it's funny. Teapot 9, alright, yeah. My favorite episode is Teapot 9 because it was funny at the end. It had a good challenge, like a genuinely good challenge. And I feel like Teapot 13 as well because the fucking pillow with the fucking flamethrower was so badass. I love Teapot 13. Pillow was a badass in that episode. Speaking of Pillow though, I don't really... Oh, Fight and Flight? Yeah, I remember that. I don't really have any feelings towards Pillow anymore. I mean, she's still one of my favorite characters. But the whole, like, I love Pillow gimmick kind of fell off, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, Fire and Flight. I remember that show. I remember watching it. It was pretty good. I should make a whole video about canceled object shows. That'd be tough. Let me check Twitter. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, guys. Turn this music off, bro. Turn this music. Oh, shit. Okay. I miss Burger Brawl. That show was so tough. A lot of the characters in FFP are inspired by Object Redundancy, maybe Cry. I think I watched a little bit of it. Never again. Same with like, bro, Lili Object Show. Who knows that? Who knows the Lili Object Show, bro? Shit was so ass. Shit was so weird. Lili Object Show. So weird, bro. I remember watching that like when it first came out, and I was like, bro, what the hell? What is this, bro? Shit was so weird. Shit was actually so buns. Like, yeah, bro. That object show was so terrible. What's the worst object show in your guys' opinion? I'm trying to think of mine's. I think the Lili Object Show is the worst one in my opinion. Same with like I share the same opinion with It's Something, who's not an OS YouTuber anymore, but I think Lili Object Show possibly is one of the worst object shows I've ever watched. I mean, it kind of made me giggle at first hand, like whipping Nene before you get a whooping or something. Do the Nene before you get a whooping. Object Land, I don't. It sounds familiar though. Why are y'all saying Clash to Be Champion Season 2? Or are you talking about Season 2 or Clash to Be Champion Season 1? I haven't watched Clash to Be Champion. I've only seen the Fire Pound clips. That's it. Literally, the shows. That's the only thing I know. Fire Pound. Literally it. Oh, Season 2? No, because like I only watched like Season 2 clips of Fire Pound, bro. That's it. I can never sit through and watch that. Just could never be me. Um, what about this new show called Reckless Retreat? Never heard of it. Never heard of it. I'm gonna try to make a video on the 5 worst object shows that I've ever watched. So we got I'll make it into an actual video soon. I don't know when that's gonna come out, but like so far we got Lili Object Show. That one, What about Object Terror, guys? What do you have to think about Object Terror? Inch is a pretty good. I think I've seen that show before. I'm not sure. Yeah. Have you guys seen Object Terror? I've seen one episode, and it was the one episode where they kiss on the sofa. Oh, he made Reckless Retreat. But like, yeah, that's the only show I've really seen. I'm gonna be honest. Yellow Dave 420. Oh, Inch. Dude, I know Yellow Dave. He's a fellow commentary YouTuber. Oh, that's where I've seen that show. I haven't watched it, but I've heard of it because I know Yellow Dave. I don't know him, but like I'm subscribed to him. He's like, you know, I know Yellow Dave because he does commentary just like me. Yeah, I know him. I might watch it. Fellow commentary YouTuber, might have to give a shout out to him, even though he's bigger than me. But like, we're still relatively close in the same size, and like, I mean, in terms of views and shit, and like what we do in content wise. I'm looking him up right now. Yeah, he has 3K. We're like pretty close actually. That's crazy though. I might have to watch this. Yo, chat, what's some videos we'd like to see from you? Link up Lil Floydo. Plunger Boy. I don't think it came out 2 days ago. I might have to watch it after this stream, honestly. I'm not giving a link today. I'm just gonna be yapping. So let's yap together, guys. Object Show Lost Media. I'm gonna write that down. Object Show Lost Media. Good idea. That'd be like a documentary. Canceled object shows. Yep, I could do a part 2 to my last video. I was actually planning. I actually have a list of canceled object show. Okay, the different. Actually, I can make a whole series on canceled object shows, and then I can make a part 2 to my indefinitely canceled object shows. Underrated object shows. Made a couple. I made 2 on underrated upcoming objects. Overrated object shows. All right, that's a good idea. Yeah, I could do that. I could do underrated object shows. I could do overrated object shows. Canceled object shows. Should I make these into documentaries, or should I make them into normal commentary? What do you guys think? Because I want to be, I low-key want to be higher quality with my videos, but also like know y'all love the commentary. Y'all love the commentary shtick. So, you know, I'd love to do some of that. Worst object shows. Low-key might be the next video. I ain't gonna lie. Wait, should I make PNGs for Toby? I'm gonna use Toby. Should I use Toby? Should I be like Autumn and use Toby as a new character? Or should I keep? Cause let me be honest with you guys. I haven't been. I got new PNGs for my human design, but I only made those because I wanted to do more than object show content. When are you finally admitting that Tyler? I'm gonna be honest. I haven't listened to anything Tally Hall besides Ruler of Everything, I think. And there's this one song I think called "And" that I've listened to. So, the App Wars by Autumn Possum. I have not. Let's make Toby assets, guys. Let's do that. Yeah, we're doing that now. I already have his shit ready, so I can make assets. Me personally, I don't have top 3s because I think top 3s are stupid. Just listen to what you want to listen to. Stop making lists, bro. It's like what Tyler said. Not to glaze Tyler, but he had a point. People just are obsessed with making lists of shit, and then when someone doesn't like what you have on a list, they just they treat you like an actual bot. Like unless you're not listening to like actual coworker music, your music taste is valid no matter what you listen to. That's just my opinion. That's why I don't have top 3s or lists. I just listen to whatever the fuck I like to listen to. You know what I'm saying? Like in my opinion, I think that Tyler is my favorite artist. Doesn't mean I'm saying he's the best rapper of all time. Don't get it twisted, but he's my favorite. I don't have no one like, Tupac or Biggie in my top 10 because like I don't listen to them. That's just simply how I am. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. You can listen to whoever you want to listen to though. Just because I said I don't listen to them doesn't mean you don't have to listen to them. You can like whatever you want to like, is what I'm trying to say. Sup, Emmy? Will you review my object nothingness? I can try. Yeah, okay. You know Miles is better than Tyler, bro. That's crazy. Worst music artists. 2022 was actually so tough though. Yeah, no. Miles is actually so washed now. He fell so fucking off, bro. Ain't it fun living in the real world? Doom 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 doom. Living in the real world. Do 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 do. That song is so tough, bro. Y'all gotta get tapped in with Paramore, bro. I low-key am late. Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Living in the real world. Doom, 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 doom. I think I'm gonna just use Toby as my object OC, and then for videos that aren't object show related, I'm gonna use my normal. Like, how? What do y'all think about that? Is that tough? Is that a tough idea? Living in the real world. Not my best singing. Trust me, I know. Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Oh yeah. I'm not gonna check the chat for a little bit. Living in the real world. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, let me check the chat now. Objects of Object Land. You're just a hater, Jan. That's crazy. Speech Trust, episode 1, 2 versus good. Yeah, I'm making assets for Toby right now, so give me a second, guys. I'm so locked in on the assets for Toby. I kind of like 2025. I mean, it started off good. Middle was eh. That was my own problem, though. I'm gonna be honest. I liked. I kind of liked 2025 though, because it's the time where I finally built up the courage to, announce FFP and shit. So like, without that, I don't think I'd be here. So like, that's W. I like 2025. I like this expression that I gave Toby. He's disgusted in his eyes, bro. You can just tell. PNG. I think I'm gonna make like 8. Because I'm locked in. That's 2 out of 8. I'm not gonna change the eyes. I'm copying Autumn, guys. I'm just purely changing my shit. This is such an Autumn OSC move, guys. Changing their OC every fucking month, bro. I'm playing. I love Autumn. Diddy Kong. Why did I say that? I don't know. It just came to my mind. Sorry if I'm ignoring you, chat. I'm kind of like locked in on these assets. That's 3, by the way. That's 4. That's 5. Oh wait, shit. Now it's 5. That's 6. Six out of 7. I'm playing. I'm gonna not be lazy with this one. I'm gonna actually get a book. Okay. I have no idea what's going on in the chat, so hopefully y'all are behaving yourselves. Whoa, why did you do that? And now last one. What facial expression should I give him, chat? Sorry, honestly, yeah. No, everyone still tries to be like Teapot. I'm not gonna lie and say that FFP ain't trying to be a little bit like Teapot in terms of animation style, but it's gonna be a good show. It's gonna be like something not many people have seen before in terms of its plot and shit. Chat, what expression should I give Toby for the last expression? I'm letting y'all decide. This is true. I like this. I like this because look, say what you want, but like when I bring up like pillow, I used to bring up pillow a lot, and when I did, it was so hard to have a friendly conversation about it with people. Cause like I have my reasons for why I like her, but like gosh damn the pillow haters, bro. I don't really care about them anymore. They don't really care about us. We're not at war anymore. But like back then, if you were around during the Apoy era, or when he was still around, bro, it was after Teapot. What was it, 16, 17? Not a 6-7 joke, I swear. But like during that era, bro, it was so hard to fucking win a conversation with someone who like didn't like him or her. Someone said they shipped Salt and Bomb and they got sent death threats. Bro, what? That's crazy. This community is kind of weird sometimes. But anyways, chat. I want y'all to vote on the expression that Toby should have for his last image. What should he do? What should he be looking like for his last pose? Or for his last PNG? Toby, Toby, Toby! I love Toby, bro. Toby is so cool. Toby, I literally made him in science class too. It's crazy. I had a oh shit! Did I just rip my rib cage? Y'all hear that? Pretty much, yeah. I agree with that. That's crazy. All right, guys, vote. What should we do for Toby's last pose? I'm working on the application to animation. W. W. Burger. Once the episode flops, people will go haywire. A freaky expression. Oh, heck nah. Oh, heck nah. Toby! No, not Toby. We can't make freak me. We can't make Toby freaky. Or can we? I'm playing. No, but uh maybe we should give Toby like a kind of mischievous face, a confused expression. Yeah, we can do a confused one. I have an idea. I actually have a confused expression, so let's just do like the thing where you nod your eyebrows up and down with a smirk on your face. Yeah, that face. That can be his quote unquote freaky expression. There we go. Save image. Now let's upload these to my drive real quick. And then I'm gonna make a profile picture. GB and TB from yeah, it's that. I'm gonna make a quick profile picture. Where's my other profile picture that I made? There it is. I'm gonna make one real quick, and then we're gonna end the stream there. Excuse me. Okay, let's add photo. Where is he at, Browdy? And then we gotta get Toby. Toby. Wait, I have a better idea. Never mind, we can't do that anymore. Wait, let's make this a little darker. Okay. Insert a photo. Ain't it fun living in the real world? Doom, 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 doom. Ain't it good? Ain't it good being all alone? Ooh. Trust me, guys, FFP is gonna be tough. I can tell y'all that right now. I can tell y'all that shit right now, bro. It's gonna be tough. Ding 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 ding. Give me a second, guys. Just making this peak profile picture real quick. Y'all are gonna love this. Trust. Okay, give me a second, guys. I sure do damn love this profile picture, I'll be honest. I hope you guys like this as much as I do when it comes out. Hold on. It's gonna come out soon, like a couple minutes. Sorry I'm not reading the chat. I'm gonna get to that in a second. Okay, let me just. Give me a second. Gonna merge that down. I made a mistake, but that's okay. We're gonna fix that. I like how the profile pic the colors are like blue and like green, even though my favorite colors are literally not that. Okay, I think that's enough. All right, guys, I'm gonna change my profile picture to the thing, the final product. All right, sorry. I'm sorry for the wait, guys, but the profile picture is done, and I'm gonna have it on screen right now. Shabam. Boom. Yeah, you can be the ass with us. I feel like this thing needs more effects. Hold on, let me add some effects to it. I'm gonna go on Canva. There we go. Copy, paste. Edit. Hold on. Position. Now we gotta copy that. We gotta make that black. Y'all know what I'm doing right now, but don't worry. Okay. And then background. Okay. There you go. Now it looks better. Download. JPEG. Save image. And then we go back and we fix it. Oh, I gotta go. See you guys. Hold on.